Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would do my July favourites for you today. So let's get started because I waffle so much in these videos otherwise. So I'm going to get started with a few beauty favourites, and the first one is a fake tan. Now I did include a fake tan in my last video, which was cocoa brown in my most recent favourites, and I still love that, do not get me wrong. I think it's brilliant. I love the scent, I love how like nice it is on the skin and moisturising, but I've been trying another one and I'm really enjoying it, mainly because I think it's just that little bit darker, and it is the Skinny Tan Mousse in dark, and this is it. You may have seen it on Dragon's Den, I think it was, and it's an Australian product which has been brought over here, and it's really good. Now I kind of feel like I have to put a sort of like disclaimer on this and say, if you are really fair, I think there is like a lighter tan that you can get the lighter one, because this is dark. Now I have scrubbed all of my tan off me at the moment and I've still got a bit of colour on me from it, and I was a lot darker, to the point where my health visitor hadn't seen me for 2 weeks and she honestly thought I'd magically gone on holiday, which is a shame because Daisy can't really fly at the moment. But it's just really good. It goes on really nicely. It's obviously tinted so you can see on application like whether you're doing it in the right spot and stuff. And I also bought it with a deal where I got, it was like buy one get one free or something, and then I also got the free exfoliating mitt, and I also got the dual tanning mitt. Now the exfoliating mitt is kind of just like a scratchy glove, in all honesty. It has two sides, one's for like tan prep and the other one is for tan removal, and it works really well actually, and it was a nice little freebie. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise because I prefer to use exfoliants I've got in the shower and stuff, or like a scratchy sponge. So there was that. But then the tanning mitt is brilliant. It's what is it? It says a double-sided soft velvet for smoother tanning application and streak-free hand, and it's got two sides, and honestly it is so soft. It's like a little teddy bear. It's really lovely on the skin, and it applies really nicely. And because it's brown and I've used this, like you can see this is the normal side that's not been used and this side has been used, but it doesn't look super grotty like some of them do, and it's really padded inside, so it's not gonna leak through to your hands. Now one thing I will say with this tan is that you need to exfoliate before you do it, and you need to apply moisturiser on any dry patches that you've got, like your knees and your elbows and your feet and your hands, otherwise you are going to get a few marks. Now I'm an experienced tanner and I did get a couple of telltale like linies on like my hands really, but not enough to really notice, and I think it's just because it was so dark. I wasn't really expecting how like strong it is, but really recommend it if you're on the lookout for some serious like bronzage, then this is the one for you. And then next up, I've only got a few beauty favourites this month because obviously last time I did a favourites video I hadn't done one in ages, so I'd kind of accumulated a lot of stuff, whereas this time I've just got 3 things. The first of which is this nail polish. Now I'm a bit worried that I'm already going into like autumn winter territory. I don't know, it's just 'cause I've given up on summer because the weather's diabolical and we're not going on a summer holiday because we've had to cancel it. But I am loving this, and you know what, it doesn't matter because it looks great with a tan, and it's Essie's, what's it called, Midnight Cami, and if you can see it is a shimmery midnight blue and it's beautiful with a tan. I have it on my toes at the moment and I just think it looks really classy. It's not really like anything else I've got. It does stain your nails, so I would recommend when you remove it, once you've got it all off, then go over again with a clean pad with some nail varnish remover, and you will get the staining off a little bit more if you go over it one more time. But I've loved it. I really like it, and I'm going to continue using that. I need to paint my nails actually, so I might do it tonight or tomorrow, I'm not sure. Then the final 2 products are lip products actually, and the first one I have on my lips today, and it's Max Whirl. It's quite a dark sort of browny touching on the berry side, but it's lovely. And again, I've really enjoyed wearing it with a tan. I think this is the sort of shade that can look lighter and darker depending on your skin tone. I think as someone that's quite pale, it will be quite vampy, but when I was more tanned, it didn't seem quite as harsh, whereas today it's a little bit more towards the berry side and quite dark. And then the other one, which is a little bit lighter and cheaper as well, is the NYX lingerie liquid lipstick, NYX lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade 08. And it is just kind of like a dusky, dark, sort of browny pink. I would compare it to sort of like a love child between MAC's Velvet Teddy and MAC's Brave. So it's a very Kylie Jenner type shade. I don't know if you can see. But that is that, and I've really been enjoying that. It is slightly tacky on the mouth. It dries fairly, you know, unnoticeable, but it is a bit tacky and it will come off with wear. But liquid lipstick's hard to get right anyway unless you pay high end, and I think for the price this is, you know, I end up like chewing my lips and biting it off anyway, or drinking or whatever, so I'm not too bothered by that. So the next things I'm going to share with you are 3 sort of food and drink items, and the first one is my Hydrate Mate bottle. I do normally have water in it, but I really fancied some squash before, so I have some squash in at the moment. And it's basically this bottle. It says on one side, nothing worth having comes easy, and then on the other side it tells you like how much you need to remember to drink as you go throughout the day. You can just see it there you go. And I just, particularly when I was still expressing, I was really struggling to remember to keep my fluids up, and I was always prioritising the kids instead of myself. So this is a really stark reminder that I need to drink more. I do actually need to drink more today, but the clef nurse has been this afternoon, so I've been a bit preoccupied, but it's really good. I like the fact that you can get like different colours. I got the white one because I love a bit of white, and you know, you can just carry it around with you, chuck it under the trolley, chuck it in your bag, and you just sort of like stay hydrated on the go. And I know it's just a bottle, it's a bona fide bottle with some writing on it, but I really like mine. And then next up are these, and it's the Nature Valley protein bars. They're gluten free and they've got 10 grams of protein in, and these are the peanut and chocolate one. Now I am trying to lose weight. I do have weight to lose. Everybody's been really lovely and saying that I look really nice, but trust me, you haven't seen me naked. So I am trying to wear some nicer clothes now and like get my figure back, and I need to diet. I need to watch what I'm eating. I haven't been watching what I'm eating or looking after myself, and these are just really useful. If I can't grab breakfast because, you know, the kids are tag teaming me or something like that, these are really good. They're just under 200 calories and they're really nice, and they do keep you fuller for longer. I actually didn't manage to get lunch today because I was like trying to settle Daisy, and then the clef nurse was like due to arrive, so I didn't eat anything because I thought I'd have it after she'd gone, but it turns out she was late. And so I just grabbed one of these, and it's kept me really full, and I'm only just getting hungry now, and it's coming up to tea time anyway. It's like 6 o'clock, so when I ate this it was about 1, so they do actually work, and I like the added protein. I like products like this, I'm a sucker for them. And then these, now I saw these in my local co-op, which is like not far from my house, and I went the other day for some milk, and I saw them like turned like this on the shelf because they were on one of those sort of like offer shelves with like the mocha and the latte one, and I was like, what's that? And I pulled them out, and they are the Nescafe Cafe Menu Seasonal Edition Coconut Latte flavour. Now I don't know if these are in store everywhere, but they are really nice as a little treat. I like my coffee really strong, so this isn't something I would pick up every day, but you know, if you want in like a little treat at night and you don't want to go for like chocolate and whatever, or you're bored of fruit, you fancy something, it's 77 calories, and it's a bit along the lines of having like a hot chocolate, but you get a caffeine boost too, which quite frankly I need at the moment. And then finally, I just got some sort of like entertainment type favourites, or you know, things that I'm using that I like. And the first thing I want to mention is my Kiki K Planner 2016 one, and I absolutely love this. I bought it in the sale earlier this year when one of my friends, I think it was Brian, he recommended it to me actually. Hi B. And I just think it's useful. It's really, really good. It's got like dividers and like stickers and places for notes, and I've been using it to keep track of all of Daisy's like appointments. As you can see, get quite busy on some weeks. This is this week actually, so I've got 2 hospital appointments tomorrow and then my smear, which is great. And I've just really loved having something that kind of makes me want to keep track of everything, because it's so pretty and it's so useful, and I just really recommend it. If you're looking out for one for next year, then check Kiki K out. 2 sort of reading things that I've been really enjoying. I've still not finished it, but it is the Jojo Moyes After You, so it's the sequel to Me Before You, and I'm reading this as and when I can at the moment, and I'm just really enjoying it. I love it when there are some sequel books. Like, I like it because, you know, like when you read a book and then sometimes like it's the end but you want to know more, like I get to know more, and I really like that. So I'm dead pleased I picked it up. I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and when it arrived I was like, what's this? I've not ordered anything. And then I was like, oh yes, it's been released. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I definitely recommend both books if you're after something to read. I've not seen the film yet, so I'll have to try and get it when it comes out on like DVD or something, because there's no way I'm going to a cinema anytime soon with a 3-month-old. And then the other thing I've been loving reading, and I actually love this every month, and it's a really random thing to include, and it's not sponsored because I have one of these shops right next to my house. I always get it with my free like card, but it's Waitrose food magazine. It's like, it's free if you have one of their little cards with your coffee as well, which is great. I always go there just for the coffee, if I'm honest. But it's just really good. Like, the recipes are good, the photography is stunning, and it's free. And every time I see a new one, I just get really excited for some reason. So I can't recommend it enough. I really like it. I really rate it. And the cover this month is insane. It's so pretty. I love yellow, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. So if you do have a Waitrose near your house, definitely sign up for the card. Get yourself a free coffee and a copy of this, because it's decent. And 2 final things that I'm really enjoying are television programs. And the first is an ITV one, and it's called The Investigator, a British crime story, and it's looking into the death or the disappearance of a lady called Carol Patman. And I've been watching it with Mark at the moment. I'm sure you'll be able to find it on catch up, but it is gripping. If you liked Making a Murderer and that kind of thing, those kind of, you know, like sort of detective-y type programs, then they're right on my street, and I'm really enjoying it at the moment, and I can't wait to sort of see how it progresses. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. And then the other thing is a Netflix series, I think, called Stranger Things, which is kind of along the sci-fi, what are they called, X-Files type thing, and it's a series that follows like the disappearance of a young boy, and it's just blowing my mind at the moment. I'm really enjoying that. So those 2 are definitely worth watching if you're into that kind of thing. I'm really enjoying it, and I can't recommend them enough. And yeah, that is everything. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this, and I will try and keep doing them every month. Okay, my phone just went off spontaneously, bit creepy, but yeah, I'll try and do them every month if I have enough to sort of talk about. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.